Let's get this shit started. And you know you big sorry.
What they talking about? Yeah, I took a break, let's get this shit started. Yeah, I heard your tape, yeah, it's big garbage. Heard the shit you make, boy, you big sorry. Yeah, as long as they saying it.
Y'all don't want that. Yo, yo. What's good, good people? It's your boy, TP, back at it again with another episode of your Don't Listen podcast. And yes, we are in the building, and you need to stop playing. Yo, I got something for y'all today. I was going to come on here and talk shit about a few folks and ask them why. I want to ask them why you want to say things and do things that's contrary to what you say you are. Gotta ask them why. But what I'm going to do is take the moral high road because that's who I am. If I don't give you fire, you will not burn. So you will not hear no fuck shit coming from me. But what you will hear and what you will see is me, unapologetic, because I set a standard for myself, set a standard for everything else. Everything that I do is going to be unapologetic because I don't stand by anybody else's norms except for mine. Let's get that shit situated. But what I will say is this. I love everybody. I ain't looking for love. So what that tells you, I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I'm going to still do my thing. My name is TP, not needy. Believe that shit. Believe that shit. Ain't nobody talking because I don't hear them. But at the end of the day, I came here for y'all, you know, on some other shit. Like, I know I said in my description that I'm going to speak on politics, sports, and general conversations. So today, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of politics. Politics that I think are the right politics. Politics that I think is other people out here that's doing it. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell y'all who I watch. But for this video, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of my stances and how I feel about some things. First things first, I know that we've been sheep herded to the Democratic Party ever since I was a little kid. We was being groomed to be followers and partakers in the norm. You might ask, what do I mean by that? What I mean is, you know, whatever your parents did, you thought it was okay. So you followed their lead. You thought it was all good to wake up in the morning and just be a Democrat. You followed their lead. You woke up in the morning. You thought it was all good to be a Republican. I'm here to tell you, folks, if you good with being sheep herded, you know, just a follower, then that just might be good for you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to tell you what I'm thinking right now and what I think situation should be. Number one, you wake up in the morning and you're looking at situations that's going on around you and you say, why the fuck is this way? And why the fuck is shit this way? All you got to do is look at your politics. It tells you a whole lot of things. It gives you the real on the racial component. It gives you the real on finances and why they are the way they are. It gives you the real on your family dynamics and where you fall in that place in the ladder. It gives you all those things. All you got to do is look at your politics and it'll give you situations. It'll give you a so-called reality. But I'm going to tell you something, people. I'm like Neo. I broke out of the matrix. I'm out of the matrix. I don't got my face glued to the TV. I don't follow norms. I don't follow things the way they should be in their eyes. I go out here, I find my own information. That's why I say, don't listen. I know a lot of people today, because of a post I put up the other day, they was expecting something completely different. He was going to come over here and say some shit that he said he wasn't, and I'm waiting for it. But sorry, folks, you're not going to get that. I'm going to speak on some political shit. I hope you people are here with me to listen to that, because I'm here to tell you how I feel about it. Remember, they are my opinions and my perspective. Okay, so let's get to it. Right? First things first, I want to say I feel very sorry for what's happening to those people over there in Ukraine. I feel very sorry that a lot of people are dying. I feel very sorry that a lot of people are losing their homes and their way of life. I feel very, very sorry about that. I don't like to see people suffer. That's not the way I am. It's not the way I ever will be. I want to see everybody win. But, and I say that not hesitantly, I say it, but I mean, dig this move. I've been looking at the hypocrisy in our democracy. What do I mean by that? We supposed to be the standard for all democracies going on around the world. We supposed to be the standard. Everybody's supposed to look at us and say, hey, that's the way we should be. But I'm here to tell you, believe this shit when I tell you, this is what I truly believe, that there is a lot of hypocrisy in our democracy. And you might say, well, why do you say that? I say that because I see how some people are treated and other people are treated. What do you mean by that? What I do mean about that is certain people get certain rights. Certain people get certain ways of life that other people's are not afforded. Do you need an example? I got one for you. Here we go. Shit went down in Afghanistan, right? We got to evacuate some people. The planes flew in by the dozens. I know. I've been paying attention. Eyes on the screen, ears to the ground. I've been paying attention. When those Afghans needed to leave, all the planes came in, grabbed them, and flew them out. You ask me why. I would like to know why my goddamn self. Because, damn, I remember when those Haitian people was in trouble and they hit the border, they was met by guys riding horses. And it reminded me of slavery. They was riding horses, smacking people, hitting people while they running with their freaking kids. But the Afghans came in on planes, got flown into our airports and welcomed and greeted with hospitality. God damn. Looks like there's some problems to me. Why was these people treated with airplanes and airfields and places to live with a EBT card so they can live, and other people was chased away from the border? Something about us brown folk. We just bring that on us. That's our fault that we get treated like that. Really? I don't think so. Hypocrisy of our democracy. Got another example for you. I started off saying something about the people in Ukraine, and I am very aware of what's going on over there. And like I said, I don't want to see nobody suffer. That shit's disgusting. What's going on over there? It's very troubling to watch. People dying for no fucking good apparent reason, all because of their oligarchy and our oligarchy having fucking problems. But I would say this, and this is to all American people, not one specific race. This is to all of us. Look how fast our government came up with money to send bombs over there to kill people, to send guns over there to kill people in defense of Ukraine, right? And that's what they say, in defense of Ukraine, to send aid over there. My brother, can you hand me that paper right there on there? No, it's another one. Looks like an envelope. Should be an envelope. All right. I need this paper right here because I have wrote some things down that people need here. Right. And this is an aid package. Right. $33 billion was the last one that I heard. And they already sent aid there. $33 billion. Right. And this is to help the Ukrainian people, which I have no problem with. I want everybody to understand that I don't have a problem with this at all, or with these people. Not with this, but with these people. I think everybody has a right to live a sovereign life, have a sovereign country. I want everybody to understand what I'm saying, that I'm not being against the Ukrainian people. But what I am against is this. Everybody is well aware of the COVID epidemic, right? We all aware of that. We are very aware of people struggling through that pandemic. People couldn't afford their homes. People was losing their businesses. People was losing their livelihood. Everybody remember that. And we're still in the pandemic. Contrary to popular belief, COVID is not going nowhere. It's an endemic disease, which means it's going to be around for the rest of all of our natural lives. Okay? But what I do want to say is this. Look how fast they find money to send overseas when their own fucking people was sitting here screwed up, had no way to pay their rent because they made everybody stay home from their jobs, couldn't pay their fucking bills, couldn't put food on the table, couldn't do nothing. But look how fast they find money to send overseas. Now, what I'm saying is, that's your fucking money. You are the taxpayers. That's your fucking money. So why was it so hard for them to give you a little stimulus check? They could find money for war, but they can't find money to feed the poor. What we talking about, folks? Listen, like I told you before, I have no problems with the Ukrainian people. And like I said, I wish no problems or suffering for anybody. But let's take a look at our own fucking government and watch how they fucking move. They're taking your money to subsidize other people. Right? $33 billion. Now, I watch other shows and people talk their shit just like I'm doing right now. And what I would say is, off of statistics that I didn't heard from other places, it would take $20 billion, $20 billion to end all hunger in the world. In the world. Think about that. $20 billion to end all hunger in the world. But we're sending $33 billion to purchase bombs, guns, and everything for one goddamn war that's really not our problem, might I add. That's just my personal beliefs. You might think something different, and that's your opinion, but this is my opinion. Okay, $33 billion. They found that money overnight, and it took months and months to give you a $1,400 check. It took months and months to give you a $600 check. It took months and months to give you some of your own money back that everybody been paying in. Is your goddamn money, is your tax money, right? They're going to call me a communist after this. I already know. I'm not a communist. I'm an American. And I see the fuckery. And I see the bullshit. Absolutely. Black American, absolutely. And I could tell you this, you know why? Because I seen how they treated our Haitian brothers and sisters when they tried to come in this country and was being chased on horseback like they was freaking slaves. And you would think I'd be talking about something that happened in the 60s, in the 50s, in the 40s. Nah, this shit happened last year here in America. Here in America. It's okay for these people to be running from a dictatorship and violence and guns, and they get flown in and get absolute access to banking power, housing, and everything. But the people that live here don't get shit. And every little bit of shit that they get, they got to fight for. Got to walk the streets and protest just so we can stop being killed by police. So we can stop being redlined, so we can get affordable housing or get a house in a neighborhood that we can afford to live in. But because of the color of our skin, we can't get a goddamn bank loan in that neighborhood. No, welcome to America. Because everybody feel this shit everywhere. All right. I have wrote some things down on some paper. It's funny what they find money for when they know their own people is suffering, right? This is just a regular person's bill every month. Rent or mortgage. You got to pay life insurance, car insurance, utilities, which is electric and gas. You got to buy food. You got to buy gas.
Buy life.
You got to buy phone. You got to pay for childcare and all your personal items like deodorant, soap, life things, right? $33 billion easily passed through the Congress, easily passed through the Senate. And it goes to people that paid no dues to this country. No. It goes to the people that never lost a son or a daughter for this country. It goes to people that really I feel sorry for because they are pawns in this proxy. I want to know where my people's head at. Who is listening to this? Because we got to get real, folks. We got to get real, folks. We talking about this government that's supposed to be voted for the people, by the people, and supposed to work for the people. And they say that they do that. You vote them in, and they talk all this good stuff, say, hey, man, you vote me in, we gonna fight for you. We gonna, yeah, very fake, my brother. And when they get in there, they forget who put them there. It was you hardworking people paying your taxes, paying all that shit I just said, giving 70% of the money you earn to rent, life insurance, car insurance, utilities, food, gas, phone, childcare, and your personal items. You doing all that.
That's independent. Supposed to be.
You're doing all that. And what do you get for your hard-earned money? You get feckless ass politicians going in there telling you pie in the fucking sky.
We just numbers.
We all just numbers. Everybody is just a number. Everybody's just a number.
What you got? What's your number?
The thing I would like to tell you people today is we need to start doing some retroactive shit. Now, people know every time it's voting time, I get on my phone and I say, hey, man, I'm at the polls. I voted today. Blah, 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 blah. Being a contributor to this American society, I participate. And I tell you good people to participate, man. Listen, if you go to the polls, man, we vote the right person in. You never know when the shit gonna change.
We're supposed to run America. But America's trying to run us.
You never know what you can do if you get the right person. But man, look how many progressives that's in there, or so-called progressive. Progressives are only name. Now all we get is theater. Every time something come down, they put on a show and go out on the Capitol steps and do their damn show. In the goddamn pandemic, people couldn't even get health care. They lost their health care when they lost their jobs, right? In the goddamn pandemic, you couldn't keep your business open, but goddamn big ass businesses that's been making profits for years, getting loans and subsidized by the government. But little moms and pop shops, nah, we ain't taking care of y'all. Y'all don't need it. But they've been making profits for years. What the fuck they need a loan from the government for? Right? Everything is pushed up to the rich. This is what I want to tell all my brothers and sisters, Black, white, Hispanic, Asian. If we stay stupid and stuck in the matrix, we gonna let this culture war shit keep us divided and preoccupied with shit that we don't need to be preoccupied with. What do I mean by that?
The war is our Haiti versus the U.S.
It's very convenient for all of a sudden some abortion rights issue came up right before the elections. Oh, we found this paper and they saying this is what they grade do to abortion to get y'all motivated and go to the polls. Because you know the election is coming up soon. You know it's coming up soon. So they need us to go to the polls again and vote for people that ain't doing shit for us. What have they done 2 years ago in Georgia and what was it? Alabama? I'm not sure. But I know it was two down south states. And we needed 2 seats to gain the majority in the House, in the Senate. What have they done for you? By all you people getting motivated and them telling you, hey, these Republicans is going to take everything away from you. Y'all better come out and vote. You got people motivated talking about Donald Trump is the worst guy that ever happened to the United States. It's the worst thing that ever could have happened to us. I said, God damn. Well, we better motivate, get down to these polls. I was calling my nieces and my brothers and sisters and cousins and shit. I said, yo, we got to get to the polls. We got to get this guy out. He's the worst thing that ever happened. I was properly propagandized. And they get ready to do it again. Hey, these Republicans they're gonna make you not be able to have an abortion. They looking for something they can fight for in November. It's just crazy how issues just pop up when it comes close to voting. But they totally forgot about you when the pandemic was at a rise and your uncle's shop got closed down and your mother's shop got closed down. Wasn't no work out here and they wasn't giving you no fucking money for you to survive on, and you've been paying your fucking taxes like a loyal citizen.
Money.
Like a loyal citizen, right? If we ain't smart today, when are we gonna get smart? When are we gonna stop being sheep? When are the men gonna stand up and say enough is a fucking enough? We're gonna stop being propagandized and being fucking tools for people that don't give a fuck about us. We send our kids to war for this country. They die for this country. But what is this country doing for you? I remember the pandemic very, very well. We're still in it. And I've seen a lot of fucking shit close down. Places I used to go to and enjoy shopping and enjoy being at, they're not there no more. They didn't come back. Now some big ass company then took over the little mom and pop shop. Now it's a fucking Family Dollar or some fucking company that got subsidized to stay here, but mom and pop couldn't get shit. Right? Why are we continuing to be sheep herded? Why? Why do we continue to vote Democrat when they say these are the worst people in the fucking world, and when they get power, they don't do shit? When we mobilize and go to the polls and make them stay in power, what the fuck do we do for? What do they do? Now, I remember Puff Daddy and I remember Ice Cube coming out and saying, yo, we got to get something for our vote. And they was being chastised because Donald Trump was there. So it's Democrat by any means necessary. And they made that man look like he was the worst thing since Hitler. But I know a whole lot of black folk was doing all right when Trump was in there. It was mad jobs. Niggas had jobs. Niggas was happy. Shit got fucked up when the pandemic started. But they never wanted to give that man props for shit. He was working on jails. letting people out of jail for nonviolent crimes. No, he was doing all of that. But when the pandemic started, the nigga got twisted. He couldn't do shit. He had to figure some shit out. Now, I am not a Trump advocate by no fucking means, so don't get me fucked up for all you redneck niggas want to come in here and say, he's a Trump supporter. I'm a nobody supporter. Let's get that fucking straight right now. Because I know how you niggas come, and the cancel culture is real. But I'm here to fucking tell you, when are we going to stop being sheep for these Negroes and these freaking Gentiles and listening to all the bullshit they say, the propaganda they show on TV, where the news is just reading papers that is given to them for them to say? When are the news going to do their fucking jobs and tell us when these niggas is fucking up like they supposed to? No, they just read the talking points. They don't want to lose access to these people. So they do whatever they want them to do is say, we want you to speak on this. You go ahead and do it now, you hear? And they say, yes, boss, we gonna do that. Now, when can I get my interview? Right? We'll give it to you Saturday. And then they do that, what they told to do. So let's keep it 100. But let's get back on task here, because I floated away for a little bit. I'm sitting here chilling with my brother. Y'all can see him in and out right there. Get your ass out the screen, man. Back up. But anyway, yo, I just want y'all all to be cognizant and aware of what's great come. It's going to be some bullshit where they're going to say, man, we lost our seats. We can't do nothing. We lost the majority. We can't do nothing. Right? But you have the majority now. Why you ain't doing shit now? $15 an hour. This is what Biden ran doing. $15 an hour. Pardon me. Did you get that? Oh, we did it for federal employees. Is that helping people down there in the South still making minimum wage, which is $7 fucking an hour? Who the fuck can raise a family off of $7 and some change an hour? You need two people to make what one person should be making. If that, I think you need more than that. Because it's been times where I made hella good money and I still ran into a roadblock here and there. Right? So if you take 7.25 or 35, is it 35 or 25? 7.35, 7.35 an hour. Times that by 2, that's 2 people making $14.70 an hour, which is something maybe one person could make. Maybe your teenage son or daughter could make, when you should really be making over $20 an hour. The cost of living don't allow you to make $7 an hour. Because like I said, these are the fucking bills you have to pay. Rent or mortgage, life insurance, car insurance, utilities, food, gas, phone, childcare, and your personal items. So how is $7 an hour going to help anybody? How is $14 an hour going to help anybody? But that bastard ran on, I'm going to raise the minimum wage. That's why you should vote for me. Got people mobilized. What else he said? I'm going to forgive student debt. Did he do that? Hell no. Oh, I'm gonna give y'all a memorandum on housing, but they gave you a memorandum, but it still don't count that you still owe those people that goddamn money. It ain't forgiveness. But they quit to send $33 billion overseas and totally forget about you. I will tell you, good people, I will tell you, good people. We are living in an oligarchy here. The hypocrisy of this democracy is real. And we need to stop playing. Get your ass out of the matrix. You know what the matrix is, folks? It's kind of like the goddamn movie where you wake up, you stop looking at the news, you stop looking at the shit that they want you to see, you stop buying the shit you don't need, stop participating in this corrupt fucking bullshit. That's how you get shit done. Then they're going to have to pay attention. Stop participating in their fucking propaganda.
That's what they want you.
Regurgitating the shit you heard on CNN and MSNBC and Fox News and all these goofy motherfuckers that don't care about you. All they're interested is keeping your ass occupied. Your eyes is not open if you occupy. You still sleep. You still stuck in the fucking matrix. Open your eyes and see what these people are doing. Stop being sheep herded into parties. Democrat. I'm a Democrat. I'm a goddamn Republican. Well, how that's going for you, boss? Because last time I fucking checked, doesn't matter what fucking party you in, you ain't the proper class, you can kiss their ass. That's what the fuck I know. It ain't about what party you in. It's a class war going on. If you folks ain't aware, it ain't about what party you affiliated with. It's a class war. Are you rich or are you poor or somewhere stuck in the middle? Listen, I really don't like to waste my breath, but I know in some cases that I am. And I know people came to this podcast thinking I was going to say some goofy shit or go against some people or say something crazy. And no, I'm very happy to disappoint you people looking for some goofy shit, but you won't get it here. It's one thing about me, I stay consistent. It's not my fault you people don't. Because if you know what the word consistent means, I say what I say, I mean what I say, I do what I say. You ain't gonna get no smut over here. I tell everybody, stop worrying about shit you can't control. Live your goddamn life. But keep your eyes open and your ears to the ground because the shit is going down. Speak to the fucking people you love with respect and the same dignity you want in return. I love everybody that I fuck with. Believe that shit. And I wish nobody no ill will. I'm a grown ass goddamn man now. I don't live in the dinosaur days. I want you people to get there too. It don't matter what color you are. We are all in the shit together. It's not about Republican or Democrat. We are all the same. It's class, rich, poor, somewhere in the middle. Stop playing.
With all respect. Poor versus rich right now.
Stop looking at your brothers and sisters like they food or meat.
Poor versus rich.
Stop killing your brothers and sisters.
Yep. True. Rich versus poor.
This class war, which has been going on ever since I was a little boy, but I only got awoke by that when I stopped being a sheep.
Gotta be a wolf.
Yes, indeed, brother. You got to be a wolf out here. You can't be sheep, following what people tell you to do, following all social norms. Look how they trying to shut everybody down. They got a misinformation bureau just popped out of nowhere like they ain't already had it. Somewhere else to spend your tax dollars.
Being a wolf.
Wake up, people.
Being a wolf.
We are not each other's enemy. White people, black people, Puerto Rican people, well, Spanish people, Asian people, we are not each other's enemy.
They want us to.
If you rich, you want to keep the status quo. When you poor, you want your life to get better. So how, if you somewhere stuck in the middle, are you different than anybody below you? You are different than the person above you. And it's always been that way. So stop listening to this bullshit they tell you.
Because we got years.
It's not race, it's class. And if you don't think that, you a dumbass. And you ready to be a sheep. You all ready to be sheep.
In the wolf or in the wolf kind.
In the wolf's den. And they all sit there and they eat on us. So wake up, get your dumb ass out the matrix. Stop living by their rules. Educate yourself. Stop being goddamn sheep.
True. True.
That's all I got for y'all. This has been your Don't Listen podcast with your boy, TP. And yes, I'm still in the building. Stop playing with me. I want to wish you all peace on your journey. I wish you all love, happiness. Respect is due because respect is given. One love, peace, and I'm out.
That's nice, bro. I love